Hey, what's going on, guys? Bot Mentality here, and I'm back with another Bitcoin chart analysis, and it is October 19th of 2018. So for this video, guys, I want to really focus this kind of redundantly, but I really want to speak towards traders who are cryptocurrency only. This video is really for you guys because what I want to speak toward is kind of the current health of the market. Of course, you know, what I predict here as far as the price action or where we're going to go, what my thoughts are, but also what I want to do is just speak directly to cryptocurrency only traders. A lot of you guys got your start in cryptocurrency, you know, in 2017, 2016, when the market was, you know, feeling pretty hot, and you got into it, you learned about technical analysis, you learned about fundamental analysis, you love charts, you love crypto, you love trading, you know, making money. You know, I'm focused on trading. But you know, as of lately, you've either been losing money, you know, or you've been making a little bit or not nearly as much as you thought you were. You know, your pace slowed down. You're not really honing any new skills because we've been seeing such a tight range and low volatility lately. As far as for, you know, predictable chart patterns goes, there's just been low probability setups. You know, you're waiting 2 weeks to see one move that ends up getting stuffed, and I get it. There's a lack of opportunity right now as far as for traders in the cryptocurrency market due to the narrowing range on the daily chart and the lack of volume, the ever decreasing volume. So this video is speaking towards, you know, cryptocurrency traders. You know, I really want to just encourage you guys to get out there and learn something new, learn a new market, and start trading it. Because if the skills you picked up and the passion you picked up for trading, if that's exactly what you did, it doesn't end in cryptocurrency. As a matter of fact, there's so many other markets out there that are so much larger that are, you know, moving right now. We're seeing volatility, we're seeing volume, we're seeing, you know, tremendous opportunity. But a lot of people I see are just waiting for Bitcoin again. And don't do that, guys. You can become a much better trader. Don't waste the time. Go, you know, hone your skills in another market where there's more volatility and volume for right now, right? As far as trading goes, hone those skills, and when Bitcoin comes back, you're gonna make, you know, 4 or 5 times as much as you would have previously if you had just sat here and waited for it, because you're a better trader. You've learned more. And that's exactly what I've been doing, guys. I chart cryptos every single day. I've been doing that for the past, you know, year now, just about. I'll sit down and chart for, you know, an hour or two every single day, every coin, compare them to each other, look at correlations, look at volume. I am extremely in tune with the markets. I can probably not look at a chart for a day and tell you within like $20 exactly where Bitcoin is, just based on the chart, right? So what I'm trying to say is, you know, I've been focused on this for a long time. And guys, there is easier money out there to be made, okay? I've been having so much fun in the traditional markets, in the stock market right now. I've been trading options, which I've been loving, and I can talk about that in a future video. But the main point here, guys, is even if it's not, you know, the stock market, maybe it's Forex or something like that, futures, you know, charts are charts, guys. You can take technical analysis and you can trade it anywhere. Don't limit yourself to the lowest liquidity, lowest volume market right now where the excitement isn't. And I'm sure one day, of course, we'll see speculative money cycle back around, because the money moves in cycles, right? It leaves crypto, goes into maybe pot stocks, goes into biotechs, then maybe it rotates back around and comes back into cryptocurrency. That's going to happen. And I'm sitting here, excuse me, I'm sitting here charting every single day waiting for that to happen. Don't worry, guys. I'm here, okay? I'm ready for it. But don't waste the time. So that's what I wanted to kind of put for you guys. I'll be uploading more content there in the future surrounding what I've been doing trading in other markets, and a lot of fun I've been having there. You can check my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. I discuss you know, I'm tweeting daily on the, you know, the market and how trades have been going and such like that, and different news events that's been occurring. But okay, that's my message to you cryptocurrency traders. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the technical analysis. Really do take that to heart. And if you have any questions or any comments, definitely leave them in the comment section below. You know, you can reach out to my email. Let me know. Let's have a discussion, guys. I just want to see more of you succeed, and all I see are a lot of people waiting for something that isn't happening, and you could be making a lot more money in the meantime. So let's jump into this, guys. First thing on Bitcoin, we're going to start off on the lower term time frame. Let's go to the hourly. So essentially what we had, guys, back here heading in early October, right? Let me go ahead and get this here. Early October, nothing but consolidation and stuff into that 6,700 level as people were selling off before the, you know, the 6,800, right? Then we saw this previous consolidation. We saw the breakdown through the 6,500 here, and I'm on Bitfenix, by the way. Remember, Bitfenix is going to be a little bit different because of that tether parabolic. That's what I'm calling it. that we had. So we saw a breakdown, we had a consolidation here, and then we had the tether fears and a lot of people buying into Bitcoin where we saw this huge parabolic. This is one of the main points I want to make today, guys. So this parabolic on Bitfenix, you know, it was smaller on Coinbase and other exchanges, but on Bitfenix, this parabolic went as high as 7,800. It broke over the 7,500 previous high, previous pivot high we had on the daily, which I'll show you real quick. As you can see, we broke over this high right here at the 6,700 area. We also broke over right here the 6,500, right? So that technically was a quote unquote bullish break, right, on the daily chart. However, it didn't mean anything. Why? Because we stuffed the whole move. And this is exactly what I said on my Twitter, guys. The situation was the move doesn't mean anything because the only reason that break occurred, it wasn't because longs were accumulating. The longs actually sold into that move. Let me go to the hourly, actually. The longs actually took profits into this move, and essentially what happened is people bought Bitcoin, right? People bought Bitcoin. Actually hit the wrong button there. They bought Bitcoin to escape the tether fears because they're scared tether is going to go down, because it dropped to like 85 cents when it should have been $1 at one point. So people were market buying into Bitcoin on Bitfenix. It only happened mainly on Bitfenix because that's where all the shorts were, right? Or all the a lot of USDT holders were. So a lot of people went and bought here into this parabolic and immediately turned back around and sold. They weren't buying to accumulate. This wasn't a bullish reaction to the price. This was fear driving a move from a less stable coin, right, a tether, into a quote unquote more stable coin, which is Bitcoin. So people immediately took profits here. Shorts hammered this as well because they weren't concerned. None of this was fundamental news. Even though this was just basically the perfect opportunity to add into that post 7,000, higher than 7,000 level, and that's what they did. Then we saw volatility and volume immediately drape off. Look here at the bottom of the chart. The volume disappeared, went right back to the normal nothingness that it has been for the past, forever, right? Past couple weeks. So as of most recent price action, we saw the high range of the range set right here at the 6,800, or you could say 6,900. We saw that high of the range set there. And consolidation here over the 6,600, which we broke down through right over here the other day. A low volume here. This was just shorts adding, and then we drifted off. So this break on the daily chart didn't do anything for the bulls. That was, you would think if we moved, $1,500, just about $1,400 in one parabolic, we would see more fear from the shorts, and that would trigger the short squeeze. Well, it didn't, guys. As a matter of fact, if we jump over to the Bitfenix short charts and we look on the daily, you'll see that we've been making higher lows. The shorts rescued the lows very quickly. You see that long lower wick? I talked about that on my Twitter and in the chat room. Keep hitting that button, guys. My bad. You see this long lower wick right here? That's demonstrating confidence. The shorts hammered that, guys. They hammered that parabolic. They're not scared. So right now, when we go back to Bitfenix, on the hourly time frame on the Bitcoin, we're just seeing the volume draping off. The shorts hammered, no big deal. They have a clear risk on the 6,800. We've been doing nothing but trending lower. The bulls aren't supporting the lows, so the shorts are not worried here, guys. And that's just a situation we're in right now. So how does this compare to, how does this parabolic compare to Coinbase? You jump to Coinbase, well, of course, it's going to be a little bit less. We only went to 6,800 here. We didn't even manage to break these previous highs here on the daily chart, up there at the 7,400 level. And this Coinbase looks even worse. We got stuffed hard. We're still below this. You could just say the previous channel here between 6,800 and 6,500, right? We're below this channel. You can see we had plenty of resistance here. Remember, I always pay attention to whole and half dollar marks for Bitcoin. We saw a lot of resistance there on the 6,500, and we're just consolidating under that. So Coinbase looks even worse, worse than Bitfenix right now. And on the daily chart, I'll jump back to Bitfenix here so we can see. None of this, nothing we really see here on the daily, guys, is significant until we break that previous high. And it can't be on this bogus news that was the tether fear, right? That was just people, being worried and moving their funds and exiting the market essentially, because it didn't just bag hold there. This is people wanting to get out. We need to see a consolidation to a strong bullish break on increasing bull volume here on the daily chart. Back towards averages that are looking something like what we've seen over here, right? We need that kind of volume. to come into the market, help push us over that 7,500, and then we make a higher low somewhere above 7,000. That's the kind of setup we need. We don't need a crazy parabolic like this that will just end up getting stuffed because the move was too fast to build support, and all the people who've been bag holding up in here were just looking to sell that, or even over here. You just pick a lower high. The people who've been holding their shares long just stuffed that move, sold it off, and now we're sitting back here in a consolidation zone. So we need to see more price development. That could take a while, guys. It could take months, you know? 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, we don't know. I'm just saying don't wait for it. Don't wait for it, guys. There's money to be made out there. Easier money to be made out there. So that's the situation here for Bitcoin. I'm going to jump over to the long chart so we can talk a little bit about it. On the hourly, you can just see, I'll go to the 4 hour, consistent lower highs and lower lows. You know, people are very quick to take profits right now on the long side, and they're kind of giving up hope, at least in the short term. If you go on the daily chart, you can see just for days, we've been the average amount of open long interest has been decreasing, okay? And we're still heading down. Now, let's compare that to the short sellers. Okay, we go to the Bitfenix short. I'm on the 4 hour chart. You know, consistent higher lows. Shorts have been adding on routine. If we go to the daily chart, shorts have been adding on the daily. We're getting more and more shorts are entering the market. Here right now on the hourly chart, you're going to see what's happening right now. Shorts are covering. They've been on a covering spree for the past, like, what, 12 hours? You go look at the longs. The longs have been on a selling spree. So what are the shorts doing? The shorts are buying to close their position into the long liquidity. They're just taking advantage of the long selling because the longs are bailing because none of this is bullish, right? They're taking advantage of the long liquidity to buy to close their positions. That's why the shorts are buying right here. It's a strategic move. I would do the same thing because if we jump over to Bitfinex, we've been decreasing, so they're just buying to close, take advantage of the volume. So that's what's been happening. None of that is bullish. The shorts are confident. The shorts are extremely confident right now. They have plenty of pivot highs to risk from. They can just pick anywhere on the daily chart, right? Any whole and half, a half and whole dollar mark to risk off of. As far as the long goes, the longs are a little bit worried. We saw that huge stuff. If there are any people still holding that, they're looking to sell the next move, and we're sitting closer to a bearish break than a bullish break. That's just really the bottom line. So unless we see a bullish catalyst that can, bring volume into the market, that's what we need. Not a short squeeze, but volume to the market. That's an opportunity. There is an opportunity for a short squeeze after we see a strong bearish break, which is what I'm interested in for the future. And I've talked about that on previous videos, but we're not going to likely get that until we break 6,000. So I'm just kind of waiting patiently, just keeping an eye, charting every single day, keeping an eye on all this price action. While I'm trading in the stock market, I'm trading options, and I've been making some awesome money there. But let's see, we're at about 12 minutes now. And so that's really my general look, guys. As far as alternate coins, what you're going to see, and you should see this in the majority of altcoins, is you're going to see other coins pulling back along with Bitcoin. They're going to be mirroring. Likely the alternate coins are going to mirror Bitfinex more than Coinbase right now, is what I've been noticing. But you're going to see coins like EOS, they're going to have bit more volatile bearish breaks than Bitcoin. But overall, they're going to be downtrending. Here on Ripple, my previous consolidation zone, we're just still pulling back, even though Ripple's making higher lows, which I like. It's still just hovering below that 50-cent level. Keep an eye on that. The majority of the altcoins are going to look very similar right now. You can just go through the charts, and I'll go through some more later. I don't want to make the video too long for you guys, but that is my main point. So what to expect here in the future for me is I'm going to be expanding and adding more content and more discussion surrounding technical analysis in the traditional markets. Particularly, I'm shredding the SPY, so I'll be talking a lot about the SPY. I'm still going to be putting out, cryptocurrency content for you guys because I absolutely love it. I love crypto and the opportunity it brings when there's volume and there's volatility. But I'll be waiting for that. I'll still be bringing that content for you guys and discussing the markets. But I do want to talk a lot about the SPY and the different opportunities we've seen there. Let me just a quick example for you guys. Let me show you. Okay, so this is what we've done today. Let's go to the 15-minute. Okay, this is pretty much what we've done today on Bitcoin. We moved from the, let me actually drag it over a little bit here on the 16th. Yeah, or the 19th here. We essentially just moved from 6,600 to what, 6,565. We're looking at let's see, we're looking at about a 1% move right there on very low volume, not too much to take care of. You look on the hourly chart, look at let me go to 4 hours, probably easiest. Look at the 4 hour. What we've done since that parabolic, assume that never happened because it's completely irrelevant to the price action. This is what we've done so far as volatility goes, okay? If I were to jump over to the SPY, let me take a screenshot of the opportunity we had here on the SPY just from today, okay? Just from today. Let me show you exactly what I'm looking at right here, okay? So don't worry about the indicators for right now, but look at this. So in pre-market, that's the light shaded gray area. We saw higher lows leading up into the market. We were expecting strength. We knew today was earnings. We saw a yank into the open, plenty of opportunity to fill it for a long if you're looking for a long basing off the pre-market lows, right? We saw a rip from $277 on the SPY all the way up to $279 pretty much. And this all happened in about an hour, this uptrend. We saw that uptrend, multiple lower highs indicating a break of the uptrend if you want to go ahead and take your profits. I sold a call spread right up about this area, so I was almost top ticked the thing, right? On the uptrend, I sold my call spread. We saw a horizontal trend, pull back from VWAP, a bounce to a VWAP reject over here below that arrow I just drew. We rejected VWAP, which is just support and resistance basically, sort of sell off since then. So you could have made money on the long side and the short side here on hundreds of millions of dollars worth of volume. Guys, this is where this is where you should be trading right now, guys. You should be taking advantage of the volatility where it presents itself and not necessarily just sitting here waiting and watching this low volume chop we have here on Bitcoin. Guys, it's just not, it's hard to have an edge right here in this. So that is all I have for you guys today. I don't want to make this video too long. Reach out to me if you have any questions. In the future, I do want to dive into the Bitfenix long and short chart. I'm going to be breaking that down in more detail and bringing you some more trade reviews that I've been making as of lately, guys. But remember to always continue to stay focused on developing your bot mentality. And what is that? It's learning to control your emotions in order to trade like a machine, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Peace.